Guys, I have to say thank you guys for all the support and everything else, but I am at a point right now that I really and truly don't know what more it is that I can do. I am being torn and it just hurts, and just thinking about what's going on and watching my daughter and watching what she had to go through and watching what had happened and what she went through. It is eating away at me, and I'm trying my best. I'm obviously trying my best not to get upset. I'm trying my best not to get mad. And sorry guys, I needed a second. I'm trying my best not to get upset. I'm trying my best not to get mad. And thinking about the injustice that is happening right now, it is just beyond me. Okay? Listen. I have to obviously show what had obviously transpired few weeks before my daughter's attacker had attacked her. Okay? Now listen. Okay? The same people who had attacked my daughter got into an altercation a week before. I am going to post the video on. I'm going to leave it for the whole entire video too. Is going to be in the corner there so you guys can see. It's going to be on Where That Mom and Dad or DaddyDLO TV. It's going to be on our stories for 24 hours so that you guys can see. Okay? In the video that you're going to see, the first one, you'll be able to read out, make sure that I have everything there. You'll be able to see the same girl who sent Cyan these threatening messages, who attacked Cyan. This same girl, okay, was, from my understanding, the person who she got into the altercation with was defending themselves against her, like the same thing with my daughter. Okay. Now, what had happened to her? It is not right. Now, regardless of what, but she shouldn't go and do the same thing. But the problem and the issue that I'm having is that she had an altercation that she got into, and that student, okay, after you guys watch the video and you guys see the video, that student was expelled from the school. Okay, all right? Like I said, you guys are going to be able to see the video at DaddyDLO TV or Where That Mom and Dad. Is going to be on our story, okay? Now, once you guys watch the video, you will be able to see, come back and I'll obviously explain everything to you, or you guys can watch the video afterwards. Listen, so this is what is going on, okay? Now, that incident had happened, the same girl and then her friend is bullying my daughter, okay? They then attacked my daughter a few weeks after she had her altercation, okay? But that student who had defended themselves, or you can say attacked her, okay? Attacked her, they have been expelled from the school, all right? Why did they get expelled? That same student who had attacked Cyan didn't feel safe. They were hurt. They didn't want to go back to the school if that student was there. Now, fast forward a few weeks later, they do the exact same thing to my daughter. Now, you watch the video, you see she got hit in the head twice. She was hitting my daughter in the head over 10 times repeatedly, over and over and over and over and over and over again. And they would have never stopped if they weren't pulled off of each other, as you can see. That other student, she did whatever she did, and then she had left and walked off. So we asked them, she got expelled, why? Oh, she got expelled because it was on school properties. Cyan was on school properties. Oh, she got expelled because she was hurt. Cyan was also hurt. So then what? Okay? We've reached out to them, we reached to the school board, to the police, everybody, and everyone is saying the same thing, as if, oh, it's okay. But when it had happened to them the first time, it wasn't. So I'm just trying to understand what's going on. I don't understand if, too many fights are going on at the school, so they can't, they don't have the school under control, or whatever else is going on. I don't understand. I don't know. But my daughter is home now. You guys can see she's in a better mood, obviously, because she's home. But she needs to go back to school. My daughter is going to suffer. She has to stay home here. Academically, emotionally, she's going to suffer. And now they are basically forcing me to take my daughter out of the school and put her into another school. That's basically what they're forcing me to do. It is the same thing saying, somebody attempts murder or murders somebody, and the person who is hurt or harmed, they're the ones who are going to go to jail. Like my daughter is home here right now. Or same thing, they're saying, after whoever is harmed, they are going to be the ones who are going to be walking around scot-free, and they are the ones who did the harming. That is exactly what is happening and what is going on right now. My daughter was attacked, but she has to be home, and her attackers are out there scot-free, doing whatever it is that they want to do. And I don't understand how it is that they think or they believe that I am just going to sit down here and just make this just sweep underneath the rug and just go away. They want to tell me that, we need to find a safety plan for Cyan to come back to school. How is Cyan supposed to feel comfortable or feel safe at school if the people who could have had a weapon, anything could have happened to her? Just like this could be anybody's child. This can be probably another child right now, same thing. And they see this and they're going to be like, well, you know what? It's going to be the same thing. Why am I going to say anything about this if you guys watch and you guys seen the video of that little girl being attacked and nothing is being done? Why am I even going to even say anything? This is why some people don't even go to their parents. This is why some people don't even say nothing to the school. This is why some people don't even call the police, because what? They already believe that there's going to be no justice and nothing is going to happen. And I'm at the point now where it's just like, oh my goodness. How am I supposed to help my daughter? What am it is that I'm supposed to do? I'm supposed to take her out of her school, bring her to another school. I'm basically looking at her, telling her, hey, don't worry about it. You were attacked, but you have to leave the school. Don't worry about it. They repeatedly punched you in the face, but you have to leave the school. Don't worry about it. Your friends that are there, I don't know when you'll see them because you were bullied and you were attacked. How? Just how? Right? Like what? She wasn't only just what she was attacked. Then they threatened her. After she told her story, they decided that, well, we're going to take it to one step further. We're going to threaten her. We're going to threaten her, and not only are we going to threaten her, we're going to tell her, listen, we're going to come after you again. Okay? Now, they decided to tell her, oh, we're going to come after you again. Okay? So, she goes back to the school now. They're obviously still upset. They don't tell her, oh, we're going to come after you. And then they still come after her. Then what? Then they're going to say, well, you let her go back to the school. You should have brought her to another school. Why should I have to change my daughter's school? She didn't do anything. When I was growing up, I tried my best to help stand up for those and do whatever. So I always assumed that, if it came down to it, because I was trying my best to obviously do that, that when it came down to it, I would have the same, or somebody have the same thought process that I did, just in case if that happened to my children, because that's all I thought about was, hey, what if that's my child? I would want somebody to be like me and try to help and look out for my child. There's no justice going on right now for my daughter. and they are, and I can see for a fact that the school and the school board and the police and everybody is looking like, oh, you know, they keep saying the same thing. You know, she was not harmed enough for us to do anything. What? She wasn't harmed enough for you guys to do anything? What? Guys, the video is going to show. The reason why I'm showing the video, because I want you guys to understand and not misunderstand what I'm trying to do. I want you guys to understand and see. That happened a few weeks prior to them, the same ones who were doing the same thing to my daughter. But my daughter, small little petite little girl, who's not into any of that stuff, was running away. Was like, hey, I ain't into all this stuff. I ain't into that. I'm not doing that. They did that to her and they attacked her. They were doing the same thing to the person who defended themselves allegedly, whatever altercation they got into. Okay? And that student was expelled. So basically they're trying to say that, oh, my daughter should have, so basically they're saying if my daughter had defended herself and did what the other student did, then my daughter would be expelled now? It hurts and it kills me to know that my daughter's going through whatever she's going through, and the police, the school, and the school board and everybody else is just sitting down there like it's nothing. You guys can see that link right there. Like I said, for the next 24 hours, the video you guys will be able to watch and see, right? You can see it there, DaddyDLO TV, or Where That Mom and Dad, you will be able to go there and watch it and see. Because there's no way that I should have to take my daughter out of the school and put her into another school. There's no way that my daughter should have to go through that. No way. She deserves justice, just like what they did for the student who had attacked Cyan. My daughter also deserves that type of justice too as well. She should not be the one who has to be at home. She should not be the one who has to be removed from school and brought into another school and make a whole bunch of new friends again. She was the one who was attacked. Like I said, it's just like a murderer walking free and the person who they murdered goes to jail.